Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting and casino industries. This week in our state and national reports, we've got May, June, and July numbers to talk about.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Deals, we've got a retail gift card deal and a pair of basketball deals to discuss.
A retail gift card deal?
Yes.
All right. I like
Not
that.
a virtual gift card, a retail.
Oh, my God.
Brick and mortar,
Yeah.
hard copy, whatever you want to call it.
Actual plastic,
Yes.
huh? All right.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, and closures to talk about.
Unfortunately.
And exits.
Okay.
And we're going to finish up legislative roundup, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and New Jersey.
All right.
We're going to start talking state and national right after this.
The average cost of mesothelioma treatment can exceed $400,000. Families often face losing their homes or life savings just to pay the bills. If you or a loved one worked in these industries and were diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to compensation to protect your family. At Rights and Claims, we've helped families recover over $1 billion to cover medical costs, lost wages, and more. Let us help you secure their future with the compensation you deserve. Call 800-596-4889.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to start off the state and national reports in the month of May with the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Oh, okay. That's a great market.
Yes.
I mean, in the last couple of years, with sports betting and the casinos that popped up there, it's just a great market.
Well, May marked the first time since last July that the Commonwealth of Virginia generated a higher monthly handle than Nevada.
Interesting.
Well, this is the slow period for everybody,
Yeah, well,
but still, that's kind of impressive to beat Nevada.
And on social media, I follow a lot of people from Nevada. They're saying, maybe tourism is down a little bit.
Tourism is down.
Prices are going up,
Yeah.
apparently. Las Vegas is not a cheap trip anymore.
No.
So, so I'm hearing that from everyone. So, but that's the way it is everywhere. So I'm sure they'll bounce back.
13 operators finished with positive adjusted gaming revenue.
I told you it was a good market. Even their casinos are great there.
The retail books for sports betting, they came out with almost $500,000 in adjusted revenue from a $5.1 million handle. Now, the reason I'm bringing up the retail books, just last month, or the previous month, April, they had they were $500,000 in the red. Now they're almost $500,000 in the black.
Oh, well,
Kind of a
that's the way it goes.
roller coaster ride for the retail books in Virginia there. Moving over to the month of May. Well, we're staying in the month of May, but we're moving over to the state of Ohio. State of Ohio's all-time handle has passed $20.5 billion.
Wow.
All-time revenue, both gross gaming and adjusted gaming, both passed $2.2 billion, and all-time tax revenue in the state passed $390 million.
Wow. See,
Yes.
that's why I do it. That state revenue is
Yes.
that tax revenue is the things that the states look at.
Year-to-date handle for the state has already passed $4.32 billion, which means Ohio, at the time we're taping this, is trailing only 3 states, New York, Illinois, and New Jersey, in terms of handle for 2025.
Interesting.
Total handle is they are 4th right now.
Okay.
That's going to change. So,
Well, who know? As seasons change, as sports seasons change, and it's affected by what's going on in the sports book. So that's why it's so interesting.
Yes.
Every month is different. Every month brings new interesting numbers to look at. So yeah, it's fun.
May also mark the 3rd time this year that FanDuel's passed $35 million in monthly adjusted gaming revenue. So they're doing extremely well in the state of Ohio. Moving over to North Carolina. North Carolina just reported their June numbers.
Wow.
We're moving ahead in the calendar here a little bit.
Wow. Hey, Arizona, you hear that?
Yes.
Arizona hasn't even.
No, they did the March.
They did the March? Okay.
We're waiting on April.
Okay. And what? North Carolina already has their June numbers.
As a matter of fact, the June report marked the end of the first full 12-month fiscal year for the state of North Carolina. June sports betting report, they've passed $8.8 billion in all-time handle, $900 million in revenue, and $160 million in all-time tax revenue, which is really good to see.
Yeah, for the first year of sports betting, huh?
Well, that's for all time. That's not the first full year. That's including the couple of months before.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's but still, it's a great number.
Yes. In terms of the fiscal year 2025, handle of $6.4 billion and revenue of $647 million.
Okay.
So good showing there by North Carolina, both fiscally and all time. We're going to finish up with the state of New York. We've got the week ending July 6th. While this does include the end of June, this is the first week of July, technically, in terms of how they do their bookkeeping.
Okay. This is an interesting one because they had a kind of a big betting event on July 4th. That was the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Yes.
Everyone I know bet on it. Everyone picked, Joey Chestnut in the over. So
Yes, but I think it was the under this time.
I know. Everyone picks Joey Chestnut.
Yeah.
Whether what happened, I know one year, not last year because he didn't compete last year, but the year before that, someone jumped on stage and grabbed him or something like that. Something weird happened.
Yeah. Week ending July 6th. Fourth consecutive week for the state of under $400 million weekly handles. Seventh consecutive week under $500 million per week. Second consecutive week also with less than $40 million in gross gaming revenue. So you can see it's slow down time. But again, these numbers are still spectacular when you look at it nationwide.
Well, look, that
one week in New York sometimes is a month in another state.
What was that? The week ending July
6th.
6th? Not a lot of people were in the state. Everyone was traveling.
Yes.
That week. So
they were actually using their mobile sports book in other states.
Well, yeah, if you can do that.
Yes.
I don't know. I've never tried that, by the way. Well, I think I've tried it in Massachusetts. They have, you can switch states and stuff like that.
Yes.
So.
Fiscal year-to-date handle has passed $6.9 billion. I think a lot of people were kind of expecting by this time that New York would have passed $7 billion in fiscal year-to-date handle, but they've had the lower handles during the week, so the last couple of weeks have been kind of slowing it down.
Yeah. I wonder if that's that's kind of a result from how, certainly the Mets and Yankees haven't been living up to expectations. If you ask their fans, maybe that was kind of a reflection of that. So
you never know. Could be anything, and it could be travel mostly.
Yeah,
so,
probably.
Fiscal seventh consecutive week that DraftKings has led in weekly handle. Also, FanDuel passed $2.5 billion in fiscal year-to-date handle, and BetMGM passed $500 million in fiscal year-to-date handle. So good showings by those as well.
Yep, absolutely.
That's it for state and national. We're going to start talking deals right now. Starting off our deals segment, as I teased at the top of the show, we have a retail gaming gift card deal to discuss.
Oh, okay.
Between BetMGM and payment provider TAP, T-A-P-P.
Okay.
3 Ps.
All right.
This is for the market of Ontario, Canada. Gift cards will be available at retailers across the province for purchase. Basically, it's the same deal when you get a retail gift card for something else. There's a little code on the back. When you log in, you enter the code for making your deposit. The only difference between here and the United States is the deposit limit. Ontario placed a $250 deposit limit on the gift cards.
Well, let me ask you something. Is this for just sports betting, or is this for the online casinos up there as well? I mean, do these gift cards cover both?
It's both.
Both. All right.
It's BetMGM complete.
Okay.
So
across the board.
Across the board. And also, this is the first gaming operator. BetMGM has become the first gaming operator in Canada, or in the province at least, with retail distribution of a branded gift card.
Nice. Okay.
I'm seeing them everywhere. And the gift cards right now in the United States are available in 15 different states, New Jersey being one of them. I've gone to so many different places. You're standing in line at the checkout, and you see the BetMGM card.
I see them. I see the gift cards. They're usually with other gift card. I don't pick out the individual ones. I know they're out there. I see them at the store, and I don't pick out the individual ones. So I'll take a look for it.
Well, these will be launching in September. It'll be launching immediately. This one in the United States had launched with TAP in September of 2021.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Moving over to our basketball deals, we've got a pair of them to talk about, both
right.
WNBA related.
Okay.
Bet365 has done a deal with the WNBA's Indiana Fever, becoming the team's official sportsbook partner for the upcoming 2025 season.
Well, they're playing now. It's not upcoming.
Okay. Well, all right. We're in the 2025 season. This is the second WNBA team. The UK-based sportsbook has inked a deal in those last few weeks. Chicago Sky was the one last month.
Okay.
Bet365 for the Fever will have a brand presence across the Fever radio network broadcasts, as well as the team's social media content and the Fever's mobile app.
I remember talking about the Bet365's deal with Chicago, and they're going to have was that the one where they're on the baskets, the emblazoned on the baskets,
yes.
The cushions or whatever you call them things under the baskets, the pads under the basket,
the basket pads.
Yeah.
Also, they're going to be offering special boosted bets for Indiana Fever to win the championship, as well as Caitlin Clark to win season MVP.
Okay. All right.
And I just mentioned the Sky is the other partner for Bet365. The WNBA Chicago Sky also did a deal with online safety firm Moonshot.
Okay.
First of a kind partnership for this type of deal. This is to combat, and I'm going to read it directly because it's the way it should be said, to combat online hate, harassment, and abuse targeting players and coaches.
Good. I think it's a good deal.
The online safety firm Moonshot goes into the dark web and actually maintains privacy and security for the Chicago Sky players and personnel so that they are not being abused, harassed, stalked, however you want to phrase it.
All right. Okay. By the way, I've heard that term a lot. Dark web. How does one get into the dark web?
I don't know. I'm not into the dark web.
Get into? I mean, it's either you're on the web or not on the web. I don't know what the dark web is. It's some weird thing that you enter, or I don't understand what the dark web is.
A lot of people don't.
Will you know you're in the dark web if you inadvertently wander or go into the dark web?
I've never known whether
will you
or not
notice, oh my God, I must be in the dark web.
That you got me. I've never been on the...
How does one know you're in the dark web?
I don't know. I have never, number one, intentionally, nor have I ever stumbled across the dark web.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to get into the dark web.
But the Chicago Sky players and personnel are now protected from the dark web. As well as other social media aspects where they're getting abused by bettors
I think
and
that's
other
great.
wagers.
And you know, we'll see how this deal works out, and this might be one of many across different sports. So
I hope we see more of these.
Absolutely. It's great.
That's it for the deals this week. We're going to start talking industry updates right after the break.
You may want to attend college,
but you have a full-time job and kids that need your full-time attention.
How can you possibly attend college?
You learn online at South University.
Earn your degree any hour, any day, from anywhere.
And the credit transfer policies also make it easier to return to college.
The convenience of taking classes where you want.
The flexibility of taking classes when you want.
So you can become who you want.
South University Online.
Call 800-836-3936.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're in our industry updates segment. We're going to start off with kind of a odd story.
Okay.
It's not odd in terms of what it is. It's who's involved in this.
All right.
We're going back here in our backyard. New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement has issued a fine against Tipico.
I haven't heard about them in a long time.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I have to hear about them now. But
yeah.
Okay. What
well,
happened?
they haven't been in the state since June 24th, 2024.
Okay.
They sold all their operations to MGM Resorts International.
So
they are no longer in this country.
So
really.
if this is an offense, did this happen prior to them leaving?
From August 2021 through May 2022, according to the New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement, Tipico violated self-exclusion rules and also allowed a customer to cash out for inflated odds.
Okay.
Basically, Tipico, according to the New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement, sent out 973 promotional emails to 162 self-excluded New Jersey gamblers.
Ah, okay.
Tipico blamed the third-party marketing firm, but still they should have had people in place to watch over that. So they got the $25,000 fine.
That's what's so difficult about this business. There's a lot of moving parts to it, and a lot of different companies working with the operators. So I'm not excusing it. I'm just explaining it. So sometimes we usually see this, in states where they have kiosks that were programmed that put teams in that they shouldn't put teams in. So it's something like that. It's another party doing it. But like I said, you have to be aware of what's happening, and you have to take responsibility for what your independent contractors usually do. So
Division of Gaming Enforcement said it's only the $25,000 fine, but they reserved a right to issue more fines if they find more violations.
Okay.
Over in Illinois, we're dealing with the I don't want to call it a tax, but it's a transaction fee.
Oh, okay.
We already know.
What are they actually calling it? Is it like
depends
a
on who you talk to.
surcharge?
Depends on who you talk to.
I don't know how they're calling it.
Well, we already know FanDuel and DraftKings.
I'm calling it stupid.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Well, we already know FanDuel and DraftKings are doing the 50-cent surcharge, transaction fee, whatever you want to call it. Fanatics has announced they'll do a 25-cent transaction fee because they're in the lower tax bracket.
Okay.
None of the other 7 operators in the state have said they are going to do anything of the sort because, well, basically, let's face it, the other 7 really don't have the traffic the top 3 do.
Sure.
I'm waiting for BetMGM to do something maybe. Yeah, but other than that, they're the only 2. They're the only 3 operators.
Again,
in the state.
it's dumb if you're almost pushing people to the unlicensed sites or bookies and things like that. So I don't know what they're doing. So with this stupid tax.
Yeah. Over in Mississippi, not Mississippi. I'm sorry. Over in Missouri.
That's right.
They're inching closer and
we're
closer
gearing
to the
up
launch.
For the launch. Okay. What is it? It's December
1st.
Right?
Yeah. December 1st.
That's the one I said. I think they're going to have a soft launch.
Probably.
Around Thanksgiving.
Well, right now, the Missouri Gaming Commission has begun the public comment period for the upcoming regulations and licenses, as well as the ballot statement that's going to be coming up for the upcoming election.
Okay.
Moving over to Nevada, we've got another closure here. Now, we talked previously about Whiskey Pete.
Yeah, what was it? Ghost Adventures did a ghost hunt there, or I don't think they call it a ghost hunt, an investigation there, I should say.
Well, more importantly, we talked about them being closed and remaining closed.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Prim Valley Resorts actually had to get an extension from the Gaming Commission to keep it closed. So here we have their other operation, Buffalo Bills Resort.
Okay.
Now closing.
All right.
It's shutting down its 24/7 operations. It's not completely closing. The casino and the food and beverage service, as well as its hotel, will be available when there are concerts and other events in the area. They'll open up for that situation. But really, everything is going to be shifting over for Prim Valley Resorts to the Prim Valley Resort next door, where that's going to remain operational.
Okay.
So that's still the casino resort 24/7. But Buffalo Bills will be only open for special events. The Star of the Desert Arena, which is what Prim Valley also runs in that area, that's the entertainment venue, 6,500-seat venue. That's where Buffalo Bills will be open for. Whenever you have a concert or other kind of event, you will be able to get to Buffalo Bills Casino, food and beverage, and the hotel.
Okay. All right.
Moving over to, we've got New York City. We got the New York City Council. Now, one of the new applicants for the casinos, downstate casino licenses.
Yeah. Well, everyone calls them
the Coney.
Is the okay, Coney Island?
Coney Island.
Okay, yeah, no. When we say downstate, we mean basically New York City area casinos.
Yes.
So.
Well, we've got the New York City Council voting to approve the rezoning measure that allows the Coney Island project to proceed.
By the way, that's not a bad place for it.
No, it's not.
I'm not. I would love to see the one in Times Square go because it's kind of easy for me to get there. Just hop on a train and get there, and like there in 45 minutes or something like that. But the one that I'm really worried about is the one near the UN.
Yeah,
because traffic around there is
I would
terrible,
be surprised if that
and
goes.
It's grotesque when they're in session at the UN. So I can't even imagine a casino there. So
everyone keeps talking about the two racinos, Yonkers and the other one, being the ones that are going to get them.
There already. You know, they kind of have a head start on a lot of things.
You talk to a lot of people.
I'm interested in the one near City Field with where the Mets play.
Well, you talk to a lot of people. Those two are probably going to be the ones to get two of those. Then everybody else is fighting for that last one.
Sure.
But the Coney now got, because of this approval from the New York City Council, they got the airspace rights.
Oh,
so now they can build, let me get this right here, they're going to demap part of Bowery Street and purchase air rights needed to build 3 high-rise towers and 2 pedestrian bridges for the project.
By the way, I've never heard that term before. Demap? We're going to
get rid of the zoning.
Demap.
Yes, that's what it said.
Demap.
Moving over to Arizona from New York, we've got Gila River Resorts and Casino announcing the opening of their brand new bingo hall.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
That looks pretty cool.
Grand opening event will be on August 29th and last through September 1st. They're going to be having giveaways, prizes, inaugural events.
They have I read about this. It's a 4-day grand opening at the end of
August 29th to September 1st.
September 1st. And it's like 13,000 square feet.
Yes.
So that's like a if you're a bingo player, it's like one of those things you have to go play at, I guess.
And you will be allowed to see the world's largest bingo drum.
Bingo. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
Don't know what a bingo drum is. I'm not up to speed on my bingo.
I don't know what a bingo drum is either.
But it's world's largest bingo drum.
But they have indoor and outdoor, I hear.
Bingo after dark.
Yeah, bingo after dark.
It's called Bad Bingo.
Bingo after dark,
yes,
BAD.
Exactly.
Okay.
Moving over to the state of Kansas, we have the Wyandotte Nation breaking ground on their Crosswinds Casino expansion project, another expansion for a casino out there.
Great.
We're looking at, once it's expanded, the casino floor directly will have 1,400 slot machines, separate smoking and non-smoking areas, high limit room, VIP lounge, tap house sports bar with video wall, food hall, coffee center, center bar, lounges, gift shop, and a reward center.
Okay.
So they are going all out for the expansion of the Crosswinds Casino. That is expected to open summer 2027. And we're going to end on a closure or an exit.
That's an exit?
Super group.
A leaving? A super group? All right.
Now, they've already exited with their Betway Sportsbook.
Okay.
Back in July of 2024. They are now going to be leaving the United States. They're going to stop operations of Spin and Jackpot City online casinos, iGaming operators, Pennsylvania and New Jersey. They're going to be out by probably within the end of the year here.
Okay.
They're planning for the exit.
All right. Okay.
That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, we're going to be traveling up to the region of New England for New Hampshire.
Okay.
We have Governor Kelly Ayotte. I guess that's how you say her name. I apologize.
I think it's Ayotte. Ayotte.
I always put the E in there for some reason.
Ayotte.
The governor signed HB 2, which is a broad budget bill, which has an impact on the gambling laws up there. The ballot measure or the budget measures removed a limit on how many video lottery terminals granted state casinos can support. They'll also be taxed at 31%. Mm-hmm. Bill also included measures to remove the wager limit on games on the VLTs as well as historic horse racing machines.
They're big up there.
Yes.
Historic horse racing machines?
They also
By the way, is that the state with the charitable casinos?
Yes.
They have to be
part of a charity?
Well, that's
why they have to
charity?
do it through the budget here.
Okay.
Also, they are now allowing high-stakes poker tournaments to do buy-ins above $2,500.
Wow, look at that.
Good move on their part. That keeps that industry going there. Also, all the casinos and other gaming facilities under this new budget will be allowed to operate on a 24-hour basis as long as they get the municipality's permission to do so.
Okay.
One other note, the New Hampshire Lottery Commission will be now called the New Hampshire Lottery and Gaming Commission.
Okay.
Slight tweak to the name.
All right.
Moving over to Rhode Island, we've got the Rhode Island Senate Bill 748. Now, that was a bill to expand the sports betting market. Right now, they're currently under one operator for online sports betting. That didn't go anywhere. It got lost in committee or stopped in committee. No one talked about it. No one got a hearing on it. So it is dead for this year. It may come back next year,
more
but right
sports
now,
betting operators in a state is good for the bettors because it gives them they're competing for their business. The operators are, so the better promotions and things like that. So.
Well, right now it's the only state in New England that doesn't have a DraftKings or a FanDuel.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they were hoping to do, is expand it, get it off the one operator, but couldn't do it.
Okay.
Over in New Jersey now, we have Assembly Bill A5547 and the Senate bill companion of it, which is an online sweepstakes casino ban. Both passed. They are now headed off to the governor for signature. By the time this airs, he may have already signed it.
Yeah, I think this one's going to go through. So.
Once he does sign it, or if he does sign it, Jersey will be the sixth state where the legislatures have passed laws aiming at curbing sweepstakes casinos online in the state. The bill also had a penalty provision for bearding.
Which is what?
That's why I wanted to see if you knew what that was.
No, I did not know.
I did not know it either until I started reading a little bit more into this. Bearding is a procedure where you use someone else's sports betting account to place bets.
Oh, okay. I call it a different thing, but
they call it bearding.
Okay, all right. Okay.
You use someone else's account.
Now I know what it's called.
I
know that's illegal, and I know what that is.
Well,
I've never used the term bearding. By the way, that's the first time I've ever heard the word bearding.
Well, it's when you put a beard on as a disguise.
Oh, is that what that means?
You can't. You avoid detection by using someone else's account.
Oh, bearding.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is now anyone who's caught using a bearding scheme, that's what they called it. If they've made more than $75,000 on the bearding scheme, second-degree criminal charges.
Okay. All right.
So that's part of that new online sweepstakes bill, had a sports betting provision in it.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. As always, there's been a ticker flying by below us on the television side with additional stories, domestic, international gaming stories, conference announcements, entertainment, restaurants. Please check that out on our TV side. And when this show is released Monday mornings, there is always a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. Full print version contains stories we talked about, some stories that are in the ticker, and other stories we didn't have a chance to talk about this half hour. They're there. Please check them out on the blog after the show is released. And as always, news, game announcements, conference announcements, other announcements, news releases, info@turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.